So I just showed Taylor this clip from Rocky and Bullwinkle, the film from 2000. It has Jason Alexander as Boris and Robert De Niro as fearless leader.
Are you talking to
I
me?
found this on
And he does. Shut up, Siri.
And who else are you talking
And he does his line from Taxi Driver.
Are you talking to me? And I'm the only one here. So you must be talking to me. And you are dying! Now catch Moose and Squirrel, and next time use the CGI on them.
And the film is a piece of hot garbage, but De Niro still does a great job as fearless leader, honestly.
But now you want something really stupid?
Oh god.
Okay, so you're obviously gonna know this one here. So
So who dropped the ball then?
the most random moment.
Oh, that's from Thomas and the Magic Railroad.
I'd like to have a nice cup of hot cocoa. Would you fellas care to join me? No? What would you rather do instead? Go outside and play? Well, I can understand that. What do you think? Why are you trying him like that? You're gonna have to have a timeout.
I never understood that
Do not convince me that Alec Baldwin was on crack during that entire
I think he improvised that whole thing.
Like,
That he-
what was the whole point?
What was the point of that? That had no correlation to the story. I mean, you might not have been able to go to sleep, but what was the point of picking up a bat and a ball and whacking it for no reason?
I think
That made no sense.
Like, I think the crew just went and said, Alec, just do something stupid for a minute just to kill time here.
I bet even
Because
Britt
that was the most
Allcroft.
random moment.
I bet even Britt Allcroft was like, "What the hell is this? Why did you make him do that?"
Well, Brett, let's see. We might have given him a couple shots of bourbon, and something happened along the way.
And for those of you who don't know, Britt Allcroft is what was the showrunner for Thomas and Friends way
back in the day.
way back when, yeah, and based on the Railway series by Reverend Audrey. So, yeah, she basically brought the Thomas series to life, and I think she had a hand in Magic Railroad as well.
She did full fledged.
Yeah.
There's a lot of movie moments that I could let slip by, but that just one moment in a kids movie is like, parents probably were going, "What the hell is this
nonsense?" Yeah.
And then then later he's trying out different vegetables and getting like brain power. That still
made no sense. That made no sense at all. I don't understand why. Okay, it's good to think, it's good to have knowledge, but I mean, really, was that really necessary? That whole sequence?
That was another. Hey, let's burn another 5 minutes right here.
Let's burn it. Let's waste people's time and do this ridiculous scene instead of moving the story along.
He starts with a carrot, then he starts with a piece of celery.
And then he ends up calling Junior from a flower, from a bellflower. I mean, what the hell? What were the screenwriters on when they wrote that?
You know what? Okay, again.
I mean, I love the film, but was any of that really necessary?
No. And you know what? Again, it were bluebells. See, telephone bluebells.
Yeah.
But as a kid, you don't really pay attention to that stuff. But then you look as an adult, and you're going like, I like this stuff.
I could have cared less about this, but now as a 28-year-old, I'm like, what the hell was this in the movie for?
And then, because there were bits and pieces from the movie that they had to cut out for the test audience.
Oh yeah, I've seen some of that. Yeah.
Which now I look even as a kid, I don't think that would have scared me as a kid. I do not know what kind of test audience they pulled back in the day.
And honestly, like Diesel wasn't even supposed to be like the only antagonist in that film. There was also supposed to be some guy. I forget his name,
P.T.
but
Boomer.
Of course, his last name is Boomer. P.T. Boomer. He's supposed to be the antagonist in Shining Time, and I guess it frightened the test audience, so they just cut him out completely. And at one point they had a scene of him actually riding on top of Diesel 10 during the chase scene with Thomas and Lady. Mm-hmm. And I kind of get why they edited him out.
But honestly, if you look into the one of the chase scenes as they're going into the tunnel, you could still distinctly see P.T. Boomer
on top of it. So they didn't really do a good job of editing him. So I mean, it's just ridiculous. Some parts of the movie are just ridiculous. I don't.
But that him talking to a ball and bat were unnecessary. The eating vegetables
and getting thoughts from that. I don't get that at all, really.
And then another scene, I don't think you remember, but when Mr. Conductor is in Sir Topham Hatt's office, he tries on the hat, and then all of a sudden the poster gets angry at him, and then the poster goes from being like normal, and then it starts being.
I find that kind of funny. It's like, you take that off. That's mine.
And the other thing I appreciated in the film is that, you know, how all the people that are there that are just like the wooden characters,
the wooden figures, yeah.
And then but did you also find that a little odd that there were like no
there were none of them.
There were
none of them in the movie.
And the only
characters in which we could see on Sodor were the engines.
Yes.
And Mr. Conductor. So yeah, that was very odd to me. They have these figures that are supposed to be people in like the series. Oh, by the way, in the movie, no, they're not there. Instead you just have the engines and Mr. Conductor and Lily and Burnett Stone and Junior, and those are the only people in.
So what happened to all the Union Railroad people that worked there? Are they gone?
I think they all took holidays like Sir Topham Hatt did.
I leave my engines in charge without anybody working. This will be fine.
What if there's no one else there? What's the point of running a railway, of making the engines run if no one else is there?
Signals.
Who's working the signals? What? Why are there passenger trains running? Why is Thomas running his grandson? Why is Gordon running the express? What is the point? There's no one there. There's no one there. I mean, where's that revenue coming from? I mean, it's like COVID. It was like when COVID shut everything down. Where is everyone? Where is this revenue coming from? How are you keeping this in operation?
So Topham Hatt just basically went, you know what, I just want you all to keep
Sir Topham Hatt just went AWOL. He just went AWOL, as did everyone on Sodor. I mean, like, he just said, screw this shit, I'm out for when Sir Topham Hatt goes, everyone else goes.
I'm going on vacation because there's been too much confusion and delay. Hey everyone, Sir Topham Hatt's going on vacation. Let's all go on vacation too. Hooray!
Hooray! Wait, how is the railway going to make money?
And who's feeling Thomas? Who's feeling Gordon? These steam engines cannot be feeding themselves.
They can't. They can't. That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
How are they getting water into their tanks when no one's there to
to give them water. That makes no sense.
Virtually no railway workers, no passengers,
There's
nothing.
no one there at all except for Mr. Conductor, except for Junior and Lily and Burnett. I mean, those are the only people on this island. And they're not even from there.
Wait, then who was driving Birdie? Was he just driving himself?
Yeah, what?
Because there was no driver in his cab when there were scenes of him. There was no driver in his cab either.
Yeah, and that also begs the question: when Mr. Conductor first appeared, how did Thomas go to that point, and how did he stop if there was no driver and fireman in the cab? Where did they go?
You know what?
How did he move? It's so stupid.
Brightcard, let me tell you something. One of these days when I get really drunk enough, I will submit a Thomas riffing panel and just go through bits and pieces of that movie and just be like, okay, so folks, I want you all to understand something. These engines are practically driving themselves. There's nobody on this damn island. So what is their purpose right now for just delivering stuff when there's nobody there to collect them?
Well, I mean, we always thought that because since they're sentient, I mean, we all thought that they had the ability to control themselves. Like, and apparently they can in the movie, but in the series they can't. But like
that's not how this works.
That makes no sense. I mean, maybe they're able to do some things, but. I mean, like if they if they want to move, then they can move, but they can't stop. So, I mean,
none of this even makes sense.
This is something I wish that that HIT was consistent about. That's really inconsistent. I hate that.
Because I want to know where all the people went. If these engines are working, where the hell where's everybody?
Who's operating the trains? Who's operating Birdie? Who's operating? Who's where's the revenue for the railway coming from? How are these engines getting coal into their fireboxes? How is this island running with no one there? I mean, is Mr. Conductor running everything while Sir Topham Hatt is gone? He can't do everything. There is no. I mean, he's basically to make sure that the engines don't get into trouble, and there's so many inconsistencies. Who's running the signal boxes? Who's running the track switches? I just wish they were consistent with this nonsense.
Or maybe there was a really bad solar apocalypse and everybody all died.
Oh, like COVID? I mean, we could go on and on about this, but we're just rambling pretty much.
No, you're gonna put this in a separate vlog and just be like Taylor and Red.
No, I'm gonna have to edit
argue
this down.
about.
I'm gonna have to edit this down. So it should come to no surprise that I'm showing this again after we had that little discussion about Thomas. And by discussion I mean tangent.
Harder and harder. One track. What obstacles can there be? I'm tired.
It's so stupid. It's so dumb. I think this is the last episode with that we actually see her in her cerulean in cerulean top and skirt.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's going to be another transformation coming, I believe, in this episode. called. You've seen it when we were at HarmonyCon. It's Enchantix.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. And honestly, I'm not very impressed with that. I mean, at least the design of it.
You'll feel better.
Thank you.
My name is Maya.
I like the original one because of course it's original, and it makes her look like she means business, I believe.
Mr. Gondon,
So Bloom has a new transformation, Enchantix, and Taylor.
I do not like it.
It's like when the doctor says like, "Oh, you've redecorated." I don't like it. I mean, it doesn't look like that she means business. She means business in her Enchantix. I mean, I get it makes her stronger, but you know, I just don't like how it looks.
No.
I think Believix looks better on her, or just the original one looks better on her. But I've never really been a fan of this look, honestly. Yeah, I just haven't. I mean, it kind of gives off your traditional, I guess, fairy sort of stereotype, of like how fairies would usually look. But that just does not fit the meaning of Winx, honestly.
This ain't it, Chief.
Yeah. I can't believe it just get that. So
Timing on that.
So I'm showing Taylor a thing I did with the Sailor Moon R movie, which I'm planning to show in a future cartoon night. And right when I start playing, like Serena comes in and says hi. And then the video just stops because the hard drive on like when it's connected to this computer, it lags because it's not giving enough power to the hard drive. So that was perfect. And Taylor was just losing it. It just said hi, and then the video just stopped.
It really just went, hi.
Hi.
Can I offer you about your car's extended warranty? Oh my god.
Oh boy. Oh my god.
Oh.
That was
too good.
I can't believe I didn't have the. Just like Nikki, like with his problems with his phone. I can't believe I should have had the. God damn it! I'm so upset right now.
Are you having a bad day?
I am in no mood. This is one of the worst days that I've had in a long time. I'm not in the mood to play with anybody. Thank you, Stephen A.
Stephen A. Smith, my god.
and you. And you.
Goodbye!
Good. So cause you goodbye.
Dad.
I'm just done. I'm done with everything. I'm done.
And it's only day 0 once
I've
again.
been rickrolled. I've had Pony Girl play on me. And now this.
And also, you're a Barbie girl.
And I'm a Barbie girl, apparently. God damn it! What? This is your fault. This is. I hate this. I hate this.
It came out so perfectly.
I hate this. So what was the thing?
See,
What-
this Barbie is never gonna let me live and never let me die.
Wait, keep it up. This Barbie's never gonna. Oh my god, my energy is being zapped right now. And speaking of energy. Oh boy. No, really, they're not gonna let me live and they're not gonna let me die. So I actually didn't create this I didn't create this intro. Actually, someone else did it. I'm not sure if it was on the DVD for Viz, but it was edited right down to the T, and I just used it. I just did the logo. And you're gonna be really impressed when the logo comes up, how close it is to how it showed up on the VHS. Not gonna lie though, this theme slaps.
Yeah, it does.
I hope Viz or Toei doesn't copyright me for this. Because if they do, I'm gonna be upset. Alright, watch.
Oh wow.
Yep. And in comparison,
Yeah, I can tell the difference.
well, I did the I tried recreating it as best I could. That was all me.
And how long did it take you to make that?
Couple of hours.
Wow.
Also, by some miraculous thing, the title that shows up here is the same font as this. I just somehow found it like in my fonts on my computer, and it was the same one. It's the same one. See that?
Yeah.
Like that is insane.
Like a carbon copy of it.
I tried to do it like that. I'm really proud of that though too.
You ought to be.
What'd you just say?
I don't like this new anime version of Little Shop of Horrors.
You honestly, you kill me sometimes. Feed me.
Feed me. Whoa!
Feed me. Oh my god.
Feed me wasabi.
Yo man, I'm hungry. Feed me. My god. Move along.
Thanks for saving my life. Now do your thing, Moon Mama.
Moon Mama.
You got it. Crystal.
God damn it. I hate it when it does this. I hate it when it does this. God damn.
Well, don't stop there. It was getting good.
Getting good. sure if the viewers can hear it, but there was a lot of bass coming out of this TV.
Yeah, I can hear it.
So answer me this: like, how did she get up on the roof? How did she get up?
The world may
Never know. Here comes the credits that I made.
So, from now on, when I say it'll be alright, you'll believe me?
Yeah. Here. Distributed by Pioneer Entertainment. So what did you think of that?
That was really impressive.
Yeah.
I will definitely say that.
Yep. Well, there's two others too. There's the S movie and the Super S movie.
Right.